Good morning, friends. Today we are going to learn next part of our module 7th, English for specific purposes. In the last part, we learned about English for advertising and what kind of language and structure should be used for the advertisement, especially for the business purposes. Here we are going to learn English for report writing, that is report writing for the business purpose, that is the specific purpose of this particular report writing. English for report writing. A business report is written document that provides information and sometimes analysis to assist a business in making informed decisions. The main purpose of a business report is to make data that is relevant to the company, such as information regarding efficiency, competition, or procedures, easily available to everyone in the company. The report needs to make this data easy for the reader to understand. The best way to do that is to have clearly defined sections with labels and headings. So, English for report writing, that is, it is a written document and provides information and sometimes analysis, and you can available that data which is relevant to the company, or it should be easily available to the reader as well. Informational reports provides factual information and do not include any analysis or recommendations. Informational reports are important one, though those provide only the factual information, whatever happened related to that particular data, related to that event in the business world, and it is written in the form of the information only. There are examples of informational reports. First, financial reports include cash flow statements, balance sheets, or the annual financial report required for publicly traded corporations, so stockholders can see how the company is facing financially. So, in this kind of reports, there is a financial condition is shown in the report. You can search out and see the report of financial report on internet of any company for the practice of informational reports. Next, business management reports include reports about labor expenses, web traffic, or customer satisfaction survey responses. Next, compliance information reports. In these reports, a company demonstrates it is complying with required regulations, for instance, those regarding financial management. Next part, present research from the study report, that is generally summarizes a research study that has information or findings that is relevant to the business. Here we can take example of the survey of any product and the information and findings regarding the subject, that is, we can say that market survey and presenting the research report about that product, or the need of the or demand of the consumers, survey of the demand, and report preparing for the production. Next, situational reports are generally written to a supervisor regarding a business situation, including what is what it was, how it was handled, and how it is impacted the business. So, as per the situation, the reports are prepared. Next is parts of business report. You must know how you are going to use this kind of structure for the business report. If you are going to write down any business report, you must follow those points for the report writing. First, title. Report must have a title indicating the subject of the study, like other titles. These titles are in the form of a phrase and not a sentence, but like other titles, they are not short. They can be long because they include place and period with the subject. For example, report on decline in the sale of bikes in Maharashtra between January and June 2018. This might be the title of business report. Next part, reference. Details of who assigned the task, on what date, and how appointment was made. That is by a resolution at a meeting or by a letter or an office order. So here how there is a importance of the reference. Next part is introduction. The introduction sets the stage for what is included in the report. It highlights the major topics that are covered and provides background information on why the data in the report was collected. Next part, body. That is, the body of the report describe the problem, the data that was collected, how the data was collected, and discusses the major findings. The body may be broken into subsections with subheadings that highlight the specific point to be covered in that subsection. This structuring will make the report easier to read and understand. So, here we can see how the data was collected and discusses the major findings in the body of the report. This is the important part of the report writing. Next part, conclusion. The conclusion explains how the data described in the body of the document may be interpreted or what conclusions may be drawn. The conclusion often suggests how to use the data to improve some aspect of the business of or recommends additional research. So we can see that how the conclusion is important in the report writing. Next part, a reference. The reference section lists the resources used to research or collect the data for the report. References provide proof for your points and enable readers to review the original data sources themselves. Next part, appendix. The appendix is optional and may include additional technical information that is not necessary to explanation provided in the body and conclusion but supports the findings such as charts or pictures or additional research not cited in the body but relevant to the discussion. These are the parts of the business report. First, title, second, reference, third, introduction, fourth, body, fifth, conclusion, sixth, reference, and seventh, appendix. So, these seven parts are important for the business report writing. Next is about language of the report. Report should be concise and factual. It means it should be short and it must be related to the factual information. Opinions should be given in the conclusions. So, whatever the opinion about that particular event, about that particular business subject, you should write down the your opinions or in conclusion section. However, these opinions should be based on facts presented in the findings. So findings and conclusion are the related part. Use Next part, use of simple tense, usually the present simple tense, to express facts. Use of imperative form, discuss the possibility, give priority, etc. So these imperative forms you can use in the recommendations section as these apply to the company as a whole. So you can understand how the language of report writing is important one, how you are going to write down the findings, conclusions, and the use of simple present tense. Next part is the specimen from your textbook. That is, here you can see date, to whom it is addressed. Next, the title of the particular report on working of Nagpur branch. Next, there are 4 paragraphs written about the from the reference, introduction, body, conclusion, and again the reference. So you can understand here how it is written. It is an informational report. The next part of it we can see in the next lecture. In the next lecture we will discuss the whole specimen report, that is first part about the date, to whom it is addressed, again the title of the particular report, after that introduction, body of the report, again that conclusion and recommendations as well. In the next part we will discuss this particular specimen, next specimen, and the next part, English for email writing. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.